love the channel and find it useful in becoming a happy retiree. Subscribe today. Jerry, what's going on? How can I help, my friend?
Yes, sir. Hey, I just turned 55. My wife's 53. We've, in our 401ks, have accumulated 2.7 to 3 million in that ballpark. We both have pensions from our companies. We own our house outright. It's about a $500,000 home. Am I in the right ballpark for thinking about retirement yet?
You know, I think that immediately. So you've got when our listeners are probably like, "Of course, Jerry, you have plenty of money," but it's a little nerve-wracking when you're so young, right? So it's 55. Right. 55. I mean, hopefully you've got 40 more. 50 years, Jerry. Right?
Oh, yeah.
So money's got to last a super long period of time. We're talking about a half a century. So it is a good question, right? When you're a really young retiree, it really, the calculus changes a little bit because you can't. So I've got this.
Yeah, we'd probably go out. I'd go out in about 7 years.
Oh, I thought you were talking about retiring right now.
No, not right now. No, I'm thinking 62, and my wife will have another 9 years.
Oh, yeah. Well, I can just tell you, I've done enough financial plans over the years that as long as you're not spending $20,000 a month, Jerry, then the answer is absolutely. You have plenty. Now, it all goes back to, and I've talked about the rich ratio. Remember, you can have $3 million, but if you need $30,000 a month for life, it's not going to cut it.
Right.
It really goes back to what is a safe level withdrawal. And if you've already got pensions, you might not even need much. But think about $3 million for a second. Let's just call it even a conservative 4%. That's $120,000. Your pensions are going to be per month how much?
If I took it as a lump sum right now, it'd be worth $360,000.
How about if you take it as a monthly amount? Yeah.
Yeah, we can take it as an annuity. I don't have the figures in front of me.
But we're talking about what, like $1,000 a month, $1,500 a month?
A couple thousand a month, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, combined? $4,000.
Yes. 4. Okay.
Yeah.
So now you've got another, if you're looking at another 48,000. Here's the way I look at this. And I know I'm not counting Social Security yet. I'm just counting your pensions. But if you look long term at a what I would consider a very safe rate of withdrawal that should be so that you never run out of money over time, no matter how long you live. You're talking about $120,000 coming out of your 401ks that's getting produced every year, plus another $48,000 from the pension, right? So now you're at now you put those two together, you're at $168,000, right? Now you've got to pay some taxes on that. Let's call it 20% in taxes because your tax rate's going to go down in retirement. Your state income tax is going to go way down. Your FICA that you pay on the first about $120,000 of your income, that goes away. So your overall taxes go down pretty considerably in retirement for most families. Not everybody, but for most families. So now after you net, so that your gross is $168, your net is about $134,000 for the year. Divided by 12, 134,000 divided by 12. Now you're talking about $11,000 a month net. Yeah. And if you don't have a mortgage, Jerry, then
we do not.
Then
not for 5 years.
Yeah, I mean, then that's a lot. That's a lot of travel, right? You can do whatever you want to do forever. Now, if you told me, hey, Wes, I need $17,000 a month, then I'd say, yeah, you're stretching it. And I know that if you're listening, you're saying that's crazy. Nobody needs that much in retirement. And you're right. For the most part, you don't. But I was in California. I was in the San Diego area not that long ago. And I sat down with the family that considerable amount of money, not a ton more than the conversation I'm having with Jerry, maybe a little more than what we're talking about here, but not a tremendous amount more. And we started talking about spending, and they said, well, I need about $500 a year. And I said to myself, wait, $500 a month above your mortgage? No, $500,000 per year to keep up with spending. So they needed $41,600 per month. $41,000 a month. And so and let's call it the net worth was $5 million. That's a lot of money, right? From 99.999% of people listening say, well, I have $5 million. I retire today, right? But if you need $500,000 a year to live, if you're a member of a yacht club and 2 country clubs and another golf club, and you've got a $12 million house that's got a $6 million mortgage note on it, then it's not enough. So I know that you're listening, you hear Jerry call in, he's got $3 million. You say to yourself, of course you've got plenty of money, Jerry. Of course. But there are lots of families out there that 11 is not enough a month. $11,000 a month is not enough. They need 15, and they need 20, and they need 30. In my case, I was out in California. They need over $40,000 a month. So if that were the case, then Jerry, you couldn't retire with $2.7 to $3 million. However, in your case with no mortgage, you're going to be doing trips around the world with 11 grand a month. And then there's still going to be money left over because you'll still have a net worth long-term, 30, 40, 50 years, where you arguably should grow that $3 million if you're only taking 3.5% or 4% a year. So again, this is a quick conversation. I know that I don't know every in and out of what's happening with your life.
Your time.
But I think that on the surface, you are in wonderful shape and an inspiration, quite frankly, to us all, Jerry.
Well, thank you for your time. I appreciate it today.
Hi, I'm Wes Moss, and thanks for taking a minute to hear about what's so different about my new book, You Can Retire Sooner Than You Think. So unlike other retirement books, this book will give you a step-by-step guide, whether you're in your 20s or 30s or 40s or 50s, to learn from what these successful and happy retirees did to get there. I hope you enjoy the book, but more importantly, I know that it'll help you retire sooner than you think.